Hello friends, welcome to eLearning's forum. Today we are going to talk about the detailed process of IELTS examination. Is there any qualification to it? What's the authenticity? What's the enrollment process? What's the examination process? Why actually it's needed? And other similar questions like this. Today we will have all these questions discussed in detail so that anyone who's trying to appear for the IELTS examination should have better clarity over it. So before I pick up the first question, I have a small request. I'm trying to grow this channel, so please subscribe it and hit the bell icon so that you can receive my powerful videos in the future as well. So let's pick up the first question. What is IELTS? Well guys, IELTS stands for International English Language Testing System, which checks your comfort level with English at global standard, which gives you rating or scores which is valid in maximum countries, whether you are going for a job or a residence or for higher studies. So it has two types. First one is going to be the general, second is going to be the academics. Now, when we talk about general is something where usually people go for a job or maybe a permanent residence. So this is going to be the first one. Second, when we talk about academic is usually for higher studies. Now there is a small twist to it. If you are willing to go to UK, then there is a separate examination which is called UKVI. This is only designed for UK. However, if you are planning to go for any other countries, then the normal academics examination will be able to solve your purpose. Now, the next question is, what is the eligibility and what's the requirement? Well, there is no eligibility. It's your call. Second, that you should have a valid passport, and that is all. So now let's understand what is the enrollment process. So here, guys, before you do any kind of enrollment, let's understand that how we need to do it. What are the things which we need to take care of? Guys, there are two things. Usually what people do, they simply go register, pick up the date and go and appear for the examination, and consequences happens, which they don't like it eventually. So we don't need to do that. We need to be a little smart. How we will do it? First, you decide a date. And how are you going to decide it? That, for example, let's say if you think that you are 100% ready and you don't need any kind of preparation, then you can pick up any date, maybe after 15 days, 20 days, or maybe after a month. And you can go ahead, give the examination, get the bands and move on with your purpose, whatever you have. However, if you think that you're not 100% ready and you need a little extra time to prepare for it, then pick up a date wisely. Means that, for example, let's say if you want to prepare yourself properly before appearing for the examination, then at least choose a date maybe after 2-3 months. Let's say it's March, then you can pick up a date in month of maybe June. You spend some time in preparing yourself, make yourself ready, you practice every single thing, get the material, get the right mentor and other people, get the suggestions as well. Check out the website, check out the online material, every single thing you do it, prepare yourself, be ready, and then appear for the examination. So, this is the process of deciding a date. The date is clear. The second important thing which you need to do is choosing the venue. Well, venue can be decided according to your comfort. Whatever state or city you are in, you can check out nearest British Council Centre and then you can plan the venue according to your comfort. Since you are clear on all these two things, then the next step is the registration part. Usually earlier, the process was that you can go to the center and then you can complete the registration part, but now they say that you can go online and you can do all those things. So if this is the case, then simply you can visit the website, which is www.britishcouncil.in, and you can go complete the form. Usually they will talk about your name and then email, phone number, permanent address, and the rest of the details. Once you fill it, the final process will be the fee. So fee these days in March 2019 is somewhere around 12,000 rupees. And it is expected to be revised in the month of June. So after revising, this is going to be somewhere around 13,250, but this is an assumption. Not necessarily that, that's going to be same. That might be, here and there as well. But this can be a possibility where the fees can be revised. Now, after completion of this, your registration process is done. Second, after this, British Council will send some material to you. That material will contain a book and a CD. Basically, guys, this will be working as a navigator. Okay, the people who do not have any idea, so they can get that book, they can go through it, they can listen to the CD, and then they can prepare themselves. At least they will get a feel at how these examinations are being conducted. So this is a very good thing which British Council does, sending this material, and that's really helpful. Now, after receiving this book, going through everything, you start preparing yourself. You start being ready. And then the final step would be the examination. So what's the process of examination? Well, 3 segments, which is going to be listening, reading, and writing. These 3 segments will be conducted at one particular day. However, when it comes to speaking, that might be changed. Maybe that can be 7 days prior or after these 3 segments test date. So you need to be ready. However, whatever is the case, you will be informed over your email or over your cell phone. They will send you a notification for sure. So keep on checking it according to your dates. Okay? So now, since you are clear with the dates, you're clear with the venue, and you're clear with your examination process as well. So now let's understand that how the examination process will be conducted. Guys, the day you are going to appear for the examination, you need to carry your original passport. That's the one thing which is very, very important. And if you do not carry it, they will not let you in. So if you forget your passport and you don't carry the original passport, then in this case there can be a second situation that you can manage a photocopy of your passport, but make sure that's the colored one. That should not be black and white. It should be colored one. And then your purpose can be solved. Now, after going to the examination hall, well, the process usually to conduct the examination is that they will give you a wireless headphone and they will play an audio clip to make sure that your headphone is functioning properly. You listen to it, you can adjust the sound according to your need, but make sure that if you find any kind of problem in the headphone, immediately raise your hand and request them to change it. Because this is your examination and you need to be serious on it. Because if you carry on with the same headphone, trust me, you will not be able to understand that moving further and you will not get a second chance. So it's better you do it first and then you move on with the listening test. And then after whatever recommended time you have, you will get 10 extra minutes to transfer your answers to the answer sheet. And then this will be the first segment, which will be over. After this, you will be moving on to the reading and writing. In this part, you will not get extra time, guys. So whatever recommended time frame you have, you need to cover everything within that recommended time. So in this way, you will be completing the first test, which is including listening, reading, and writing. Now, the final process is going to be the speaking one. Speaking is going to be a very normal interview kind of stuff. So there's nothing to worry about, but at the same time, you don't need to take it very casual, okay? There will be an examiner, maybe male or female. You enter to the room and there will be introduction. Of course, you will introduce yourself and the examiner will introduce herself or himself. And then the interview questions and answer will go on. But whatever conversation will take place, everything will be recorded so that they can listen to it later on, and based on your comfort level with the language, they will give you bands in speaking. So that's how the speaking part 2 will be conducted. And that's how the examination process will be conducted. I hope you have received a fair idea so far. Now, if you want to know what are the questions What are the ways? What usually they ask in speaking tests? What is the pattern? Every single other detail related to the process of examination. I will make another video pretty soon so that you can have a detailed understanding over that as well. If you really want to, please hit the like button, and it will motivate me as well to do a little work. Now the next question is that what's going to happen after your examination? Well, after examination, after 13 days, you will receive your report card, which will have the detail of your bands. And after this report cards, there will be two conditions. First, that there can be people who they have received their desired bands, and the second who could not manage to receive their desired bands. So guys, if you have received it, it's good. If you have not, nothing to worry about, because whatever scores you have, that will be valid for 2 years. So don't be panic. Take your own time. After getting that, explore the opportunities properly and look out something for you. If you find something better based on your IELTS scores which you have received, that can be great. But if you think that this is not sufficient and if you want to try again, no problem doing it. But before you do it, the same thing I would like to tell you again, that make sure you practice it properly and prepare yourself 100% before taking second attempt. Okay? Here I would like to tell you one thing, that before taking second attempt, make sure that you are 100% ready, because if you take second attempt and unfortunately if you still don't manage to get your desired bands, trust me, your confidence level will go down and you will start looking towards it as a problem, which is actually not the reality. It's just you could not maintain it. It's just you could not understand how exactly you need to approach. So nothing to worry about. But there is no point in going ahead again without preparation. Okay? So prepare yourself properly. And if you have any question related to it, if you have any question or any confusion or anything which you like to discuss, please write to us. You can also write that in comment box below. And if you want to write something in person, please write to care@elearningsforum.com. I'll repeat it for you. It's care@elearningsforum.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.elearningsforum.com. We will love to receive your emails if you send any, and we will reply with the detailed answer to you so that you can have 100% clarity over it before attempting the second time or first time. Also, if you need any kind of help related to IELTS preparation, or you want to know anything about IELTS examination, feel free to communicate with us. Now, I would like to conclude it, guys. If you really like the video, please hit like. That will keep me motivated and I'll bring another video quickly. I would say thank you very much for your time. I wish you all the very best for your future. Look after yourself and keep smiling. Thank you very much.